Hey everyone, BNSF 9382 here. Out with a little video, show you a couple things I've been working on. Sorry I've been gone for a while. Just life kind of gets in the way, and I got busy with school and work, and I went from being semi-retired to working full time and going to school at night. So been a little busy the last month, 2 months. So got a little break from school and trying to get a little work done on the layout. Real quick, first project I've been working on is LEDs. I'm kind of new to the LED world, so there's a little bit of trial and error. Basically, the trial and error part is getting things to fit. I can get them to work and wire them up and hook them up and all that, but with speakers and decoders and some of these locomotives, it's a little hard to get things to fit. So that's kind of where my trial and error part comes in. But let me show you real quick what I've gotten done. Here's the first locomotive I ever bought. It's a Athearn Genesis GP9, I think it is, and 744 right here. Obviously it's a sound locomotive. I've got the sound turned way down just so I can hopefully talk over it. But this is one of the locomotives I got LEDs installed in, front and rear, change direction. The rear ones come on. But anyway, that's one of the learning processes I went through, was working on this locomotive. Again, there's not a whole lot of space in there, but we got it to work, and I'll show you what I used here in a minute. But the dimmer function number 7 doesn't do a whole lot, but you can see the dimmer works. And turn the headlight off, and that's it for 744. Obviously there's no ditch lights on this, the way it came from the factory. We'll pull this up out of the way and show you the next locomotive I've been working on. I'll cut the sound here. Alright, next locomotive I was working on, or I am working on, is 9382. This is also an Athearn Genesis sound locomotive. As you can see, the wrong locomotive. Again, I think I've got the sound turned down low enough where you can hear me. But again, a learning process on the LEDs. LED headlights and LED ditch lights. Again, it's a learning process for me. The tint on the lights don't exactly match, which I don't know that it bothers me, but again, a little bit of learning going on here. As you can see, there's some parts missing up here on the front rails, and a couple other MU hoses and things I have to reinstall. But again, switch direction, rear lights come on. But again, I'll show you what I use to do this here in a minute. But we'll pull this one forward. And the last locomotive that I've been working on is BNSF 9775, which, as you may recall, I bought at the train show as a older Genesis, which was DCC ready, I think it was. I went ahead and installed a new DCC decoder in it. I have not tackled the lights on this yet. As you can see, there are some parts missing, but couplers and handrails and some other things. But I did get this to run DCC. Pardon me. But anyway, one step at a time. I did get a sound decoder for this, so I do intend to put sound in this locomotive also. Again, I still need to get a speaker, which I haven't figured out what speaker will fit and what speaker to use and where to get it from. Been looking on eBay and looking around, so if anybody's got a foolproof speaker enclosure type that'll fit in this SD70 Mac, I'd appreciate any a point in the right direction on what speaker to use and where to get it from. So, okay, enough with that. We'll move this camera around and show you what I've got. Okay, I don't think this is any big surprise, but here's the decoder I used for the SD70 Mac TSU GN1000 from Tsunami. And you can see that it's the EMD 710 version. And I don't know if this is a good deal or not, but I got it shipped to the door for 80 bucks. So pretty quick shipping from eBay, and so far it seems to be working as promised. Again, I need to get the lights hooked up, installed, and a speaker for this. So again, if anybody can recommend a speaker and where to get it from, I'd appreciate it. If you want to know how I did the LED lights, you can go to Penn Central 99's channel. Terry did a really good video on how to make and install these LED lights. Basically, I used a 3mm LED bulb. No surprises. I bought these items on eBay. I got a bunch of resistors, same that Terry recommends, and I also used, again, the same thing Terry used, is this 1.5mm fiber optic. So I didn't bring any of that out here, but this is kind of the vision. At least this is one of the practice setups I made. As you can see, there's a 2 wires. One side has a resistor on it, if you can see that. But the long leg of the fiber optic gets a resistor, which is right here. And then the 3mm bulb is in here with 2 sections of fiber optic pieces that slides right into the headlight or the taillight assembly on the locomotive. But that's pretty much how I did that. Some shrink tube. And again, all these items I got on eBay. I think I bought a package of 50 bulbs and 100, I think that's 100 count of the resistors, and I bought a bunch of shrink tube. I do need to get some better wire. This is Cat 5 wire, which is the thinnest stuff I had on hand. I do need to get some magnet wire or something a little thinner and that doesn't take up as much space. So, but that's kind of where we're at. Installed my first DCC decoder. Still have to work on the sound and the lighting for that. But I think that's really about it. I did do some work on my ethanol plant yesterday. I got these 4 tanks repainted, and I'm hoping to get them assembled in the coming days. They're just mocked up right now with the railings and the ladders, but they're painted and dull coated. I was looking online last night for another piece of the ethanol plant, another kit, but the ones I found online were crazy expensive, and I think I'm just going to take a break from this for a while until I can find the kit that I need at a somewhat of a reasonable price. But again, that's all these ladder wells and passageway things are just mocked up. But I did pretty much get done with the cooling tower. The fans are all painted and glued on. This is going to be dull coated today. And the water tank has been repainted also. That's completed. It's been dull coated. And I did some final touch-ups on this yesterday. Storage shed. And this will get dull coated today. So moving right along on the ethanol plant. But anyway, sorry for being gone for a while. I have been getting caught up on watching all of your videos, which I do watch. Obviously, I don't always comment, but if I'm subscribed to you and you post a video, I guarantee I have watched it. So I appreciate everybody watching and commenting. I'll try to do better on the comments. But anyway, that's about it for now. I think I'm going to break out the dull coat and get these last few pieces finished up and get ready for the next project. So anyway, any questions or comments, let me know. And again, as always, thanks for watching. BNSF 9382 out.